peace. I was floating in the open ocean, mouth open, choking, hoping I would drift unbroken. I was soaking by a swift sea, losing buoyancy. These emotions had the little boy in me thinking why everybody else seemed to easily swim by in calm waters, while mine was so deep, my feet it barely touched bottom. Some make it through life without so much as a scratch or a cut on them. I was not one of them. I was different, I kept it hidden. I didn't fit in, I could not envision living life written off as like life in a prison, like light in a prism. I reflected pain and punishment that I collected till it came to be expected. I would give and I was never given a decision in the matter, in the manner of speaking. I was weakened by leaking on violent seas during these vibrant scenes until my silence seemed like a cry for help. But why should it? How can I put it? I felt for sure that I would melt, or more or less wash to the shore. And life ain't a bitch or a whore. She's the source of this black magic, a sorceress. I'm that bad, I'm an addict of erratic thought patterns are so torturous. I'm scorching this earth first till everything's burnt, and it hurts as you cough, wheeze, dry mouth, dying of thirst. And I'll just watch till I'm tired out, ride out the worst of this personal hurt. Locker a box, locks immersed in the earth, buried and forgot. Belly up, rotten toes first. And for the record these days, I don't fancy death. My last breath will be a battle cry, no less.
The day I found out that Mark tried to kill himself was a real tough day for me. Mark and I, really close, freshman, sophomore year. And although junior and senior year we were still pretty tight, it started to fade away a little bit.
I built these bridges over choppy waters, lakes, rivers, and seas, and I was seized by the season that could freeze these bodies of liquid. I was sick, and it's a symptom of the victim to deceive those who lift them out the fires and place them in the frying pan where the temperature is higher than the flames you were dying in. It was a picturesque day they would find me in, a bit of mess, lying in a pool of blood till my chest was pumping out little breaths. I needed more, life gave a little less. A fragile alliance, loving life, there's no exact science. Always lived in a glass home, under a glass dome, but still I cast stones in defiance. Canary in a coal mine, every minute I borrowed, stole time, looking for a gold mine, or a place of my own where I could hold mine.